Hey, crash trainers. I want to begin with you today poking on something that Jesus pokes on with Peter. And I want to do that through a question. The question is, what do you regret? If you look over your life, what is something in your life that you absolutely regret? You wish you would have never done it, thought it, and it's still hanging with you. That maybe happened this morning, it maybe happened this week, this month, this year, 15 years ago. However stretch of time, you regret something. You wish you could take it back. I ask that because that's really what Jesus is doing with Peter. He's going to Peter's biggest life regret. And it's the fact that he denied Jesus 3 times when Jesus was heading to the cross. And that's why in this scene we jump in the third one. But prior to this, Jesus has asked Peter, Peter, do you love me? A second time, Peter, do you love me? And now we read a third time, Peter, do you love me? And when Peter hears it the third time, it's this third timeness that Peter breaks down. He grieves, he weeps, because it's regret realized in the face of Jesus. He wishes he could take it back, but he can't, and it's hanging with him. It's living with him. And so Jesus releases him from it, I believe, with us. Just as Peter, you affirmed before those people 3 times that you don't know me. You just affirmed in my face 3 times that you love me. And as you said, I know you do. You just had to hear yourself say it. You love me. And it's out of that love that Jesus says, then Peter, don't let your regret paralyze you. Don't let your regret tell you you're a failure. Don't let your regret cause you just to run off. In fact, let your love go and feed my sheep. In love, do that. Engage in ministry. That's what I've called you to, Peter. And engage in it even though it's going to be hard. You're going to face not only challenges like when I went to the cross. In fact, you're going to face the challenge of your own cross. That's what those next set of verses go on to say. It speaks to his death. And we know historically that Peter died on a cross. It's believed that he wanted to be upside down on that cross because he didn't feel like he was worthy to die the same death of his Savior. So feed my sheep until that point. But unlike my cross, when you ran away in shame because you denied me, at your cross, you will glorify God. You will shine brightly his greatness because you love me. And I love how he ends this section. He says to Peter, don't only feed my sheep, follow me. He ends where he began his relationship with Peter in the Gospel of John. When he saw Peter fishing, what did he say? Come follow me. And he's telling Peter now, follow me. That's all I'm asking you to do. And so I just want to turn to you. We all live with regret. There's things we wish we would never have done. But what Jesus wants you to do today is affirm your love for him. Do you love him? And if your answer is, Lord, you know all things, you know I love you, he frees you from that. And he frees you to engage in the ministry he's calling you to feed people with what he just fed you with, grace, the gospel, the good news of him. And how you do that, whatever lies ahead in that, is you simply follow. It's an act of trust. God, you've guided me this far, and I will keep going where you go. I will keep risking where you risk, and I will keep loving because you love me first. So cross trainers, what do you regret? Answer the question that Jesus asked, do you love me? If your answer is yes, know his forgiveness. Engage in the ministry he has for you of feeding other people grace. And just keep following. Keep following Jesus. Blessings.